we've actually been involved in this work since April, May time frame. It was actually the hottest summer on record this summer. And so going from that to then getting into September, when it was initially predicted that Florence would be a category 4 or 5. So everybody was freaking out, people leaving and evacuating inland, further inland. So folks were really upset, but then we were so thankful that it only was a category 1, but with that though, there was a lot of rain and flooding, wind damage and trees down and big power outages, and so.
Okay, we also have some flyers post Hurricane Florence, know your rights, or know your voting rights, so some more information.
My name is Kimberly with the North Carolina League of Conservation Voters.
The phone members working to try to reach New Hanover County, Brunswick County, and Belen, and Columbus.
Tuesday, November the 6th, Election Day. On a scale from 0 to 10, being I'm never going to vote, and 10 being I'm definitely voting, what will definitely be your number that best describes you? 7 to 10?
Just a friendly reminder that Election Day is on November the 6th. Go out and vote, carry someone with you, and you have a blessed and prosperous day.
So part of the work is to get out into the community and educate folks around voting and voters' rights and about the importance of voting.
We were able to get into schools, and so there were our pre-registered voters, 16 and 17-year-olds, and even some 18-year-olds at some football games, some volleyball games, and they were very excited to vote. They were very excited to be a part of a movement to make change in our country, and so it was our youth. It was just like being at a football game. They were excited about us being out there registering to vote, and then the staff. It wouldn't have also been possible without the Board of Education giving us the green light to come into schools, and then we had the staff behind us who said, oh, y'all are doing such a wonderful thing. Coming out here, this is what needed, and the staff actually made sure when their children came down to go to that cafeteria, go by the table, hear what they're talking about.
Folks who are right in the community, the grassroots organizations working to get people out. And I think that's better than having people who are not from the community trying to get folks to come out when they're their own people from the areas. I think that works better. And then us having resources, because here locally may not have the resources to have the full parties, but I think having those resources helps us locally.
And I also like to do it at churches. I like to get into the church, and I like to get the older folks involved, make sure their stuff is right, so we can go out there and vote for the right ones.
They were, I guess, felons, and they're back in the population, and they already, paid their restitution, didn't know anything, and we were able, to get them to register to vote, and they didn't know they had that right.
And they tell me, well, I'm voting for so-and-so for such and such reason, and I'm like, no, pretty much I can't address that, but if you feel the need to vote, then it is your right, it is your duty, and go out and vote and make a difference. Even if your candidate does not win, at least you have done something to let people know you're dissatisfied.
Our partners understood it was important that let's take a moment and help the East out, knowing what we know about them. And so everybody's been in recovery mode and kind of finding supplies for folks. And particularly for us here doing this work,